Hi everybody, Miss Pt3 here. This is going to be part 3 of my Pieces of Me series. And this is going to be basically my first steps of my weight loss journey. This has been requested by so many people. But last night, this was requested off of my Pieces of Me part 1, I do believe. And it's from Bluebell. And she just asked me a couple of questions about my weight loss journey. So that is why I decided to make this part 3 of the Pieces of Me and just answer a couple of her questions. And then I wrote down a couple of more to try to kind of give me a baseline of this video. So what made me decide to go on a diet when I did? Now see, my journey was this time last year. In fact, almost to the day. I had gotten to the point where I really didn't like me much. In fact, I didn't like me at all. I got to the point where I'd gained so much weight, I'd lost, my self-esteem was just in the toilet. I didn't do my hair, didn't care about makeup, didn't really care about what I was wearing. I just threw something on and went about my day. And then, I don't know, I guess just something clicked, you know, and I was tired of being that way. I was tired of being overweight. I was tired of not caring, you know, and so I had just decided to make a change. And my choice of how I went about my weight loss, I did a lot of research, and I actually had one of my next door neighbors, in fact, had went through the system that I went through that I'm fixing to tell you about, and it was very successful for her and for another one of my friends. So I chose to go this route. I went through a weight loss clinic, a physician that I would see once a month. There was a medication that he put me on. I took it one time a day. It was called Adipex, and it really worked for me. It was an appetite suppressant and an energy booster, which it definitely did that. I had like tons of energy, which helped towards my exercise and stuff, thankfully. Now, which is going to lead me into my first steps of my weight loss journey, is the very first doctor visit. It was embarrassing. It was humiliating. I actually cried. When you go for your very first visit at a weight loss clinic, you get weighed, you get measured. Your fat content is figured out. I mean, it was really embarrassing, and I want to cry just thinking about it. But anyway, this time last year I was nearing 200 pounds when I went to the clinic, and it was very sad. It was a very sad but liberating day for me, because it was sad because all of my issues that I was dealing with was kind of like in your face, you know. But I made it through that visit, and I went and got my medications that I started the very next day. I noticed a difference in my appetite and my energy level within the first day. This medication for me was amazing. It was definitely the way to go. He put me on a 1,000 calorie a day diet, which doesn't seem like much, but in fact, with this medication, I almost had to make myself eat. My intake was ranging between 500 and 750 calories a day, so that helped me lose rather quickly. And as far as my exercise routine, I do have arthritis in my hips and knees, so I was kind of limited. I needed something low impact, but something that was going to be effective. So first, just half a mile away from my house is a nice walking park. There's different painted lines in different areas. It's taped off basically, where it's a quarter mile, a half mile, and then a full mile. Excuse me. And I started my exercise regimen there. I started walking there. I started out with a half a mile, you know, a quarter mile to a half a mile. And then I gradually built myself up. Well, within a couple of weeks, I found myself wanting to do more and go further. I bought a treadmill. So basically what it boils down to, within the first month, I was walking, now not just casual walking either, a very fast paced walking. And I'd go, at the walking part, I would go up and down incline, hills and stuff. And then I would also incline on my treadmill. But I was walking anywhere from 5 to 7 miles a day. And like I said, it was really, really super fast paced. And I had accomplished so much. And then when it was time for me to go back to my follow-up visit, my first month, go back to the weight doctor. That's why I recommend you do not weigh yourself, because if you watch it every day, you don't see progress. But if there's a good lapse of time, like me, once a month, you see a difference in the numbers, you see a difference in your clothes, you see a difference in how you feel. And when I went to my doctor in a month for my visit, I stepped on that scale and I had lost 12 pounds the first month. I was elated. I was so, so happy. And all my hard work paid off. It's like, wow, 12 pounds is a lot. That's another reason I say, set small goals. Don't set unrealistic goals for yourself. If you set a 5-10 pound goal instead of your full 80-pound goal, you're going to reach that goal and then set another one, and you become elated and happy and pushed to keep going further. So my first month I had, like I said, I lost 12 pounds. So it made me very, very happy. So that is how, what, and why I took my first steps on my weight loss journey. And I will definitely be including more of these, because as I've noticed, you guys have a lot of questions. This really did work for me. And hopefully I'll never regain my weight. But if I ever do, I'll definitely use it to get rid of it. So thank you guys so, so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. You can drop them in the box. Catch me on Twitter or Facebook. And thanks again for watching. And don't forget to rate and comment. And you guys have a great night. I love you. Bye.